Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope's dilemma, Daphne's jealous retaliation, and Liam's treatment choice. According to previews for the upcoming week of The Bold and the Beautiful, there will be some unexpected turns and twists. Supporters will have to decide on his risky course of treatment. Daphne Rose will be devising a strategy to get rid of Hope Logan in the meanwhile. Let's discuss what will happen in the CBS soap opera next week, as you continue reading. To begin with, fans can anticipate Liam rushing to decide on his new course of treatment next week. Liam was initially informed that the tumor was incurable, and that there was no cure. They weren't giving up, according to John Finnegan. According to the wonderful doctor, there is no way to remove the tumor, but there are ways to prolong the patient's life. But for the past week, things have shifted. When Liam and Grace Buckingham first met, Buckingham suggested a course of treatment, but it might negatively affect his quality of life. Liam has no desire to lie in a hospital bed for the rest of his life. Liam is under pressure from Steffy Forrester Finnegan to proceed at the same moment. Liam will therefore need to make some choices. With Daphne, she will be incensed by Carter Walton's rejection. Hope was welcomed back to Forrester Creations, Daphne now knows. While everyone was celebrating Hope's return, Daphne scowled and made disparaging remarks. Daphne seemed to be developing an obsession. I'm not sure if Hope is the true focus of the infatuation or Carter. Either way, Daphne will seek retribution. Hope may concentrate on her fashion line now that she and Carter are back together. But may there be some fashion conflicts now that Daphne is staying? If Daphne goes too far, it will be interesting. Steffy may be friends with the nose, but there's a significant secret to keep. Therefore, Steffy might advise Daphne to stop, but their friendship would suffer as a result. Additionally, Ridge Forrester receives some solid knowledge from Katie Logan. Could Katie persuade Ridge to give Brooke Logan another chance, even though he has already selected Taylor Hayes? Luna, on the other hand, is adamant about dating her biological father, Finn. How long before Deacon Sharp discovers Sheila Carter Sharp's deceit? In the meantime, secret in the end. Taylor and Brooke fight again. Their moms are eager to take center stage now that Hope Logan and Steffy Forrester Finnegan are embracing and deciding to be best friends, demonstrating that they are incapable of learning anything from their children. However, the BFF relationship between Taylor Hayes and Brooke Logan didn't work out 2 years ago. On Thursday, Brooke and Taylor will resume their spat over Ridge Forrester. One would think that Taylor, who is aware of Liam Spencer's impending death, would understand that life is far too short for such foolishness, just as Steffy and Hope have done, but these two grandmothers are obviously still very immature. With all the other consequences of Carter Walton and Hope's coup handled, Brooke believes it will only be a matter of time until Ridge returns to her. The last piece of the puzzle that would put Brooke's life back together would be Ridge dumping Taylor for Brooke. Katie Logan has no intention of allowing her sister's romantic life to continue. Katie needs something to do because she doesn't currently have a romantic life of her own. This time she tries to find Ridge because she meddled in Hope's romantic life 2 weeks ago. Ridge hears all the benefits of going back to Brooke from Katie while Brooke and Taylor are battling over him. Eric Forrester reprimanded him for sticking with Taylor a few weeks prior, following the fashion show. Ridge argues that he has committed to something and will follow through on it. Would Taylor even want a man whose heart is obviously not in it if she heard him say things like that? Ridge needs to decide quickly, because he could face competition for both women's affections at any moment. Carter and Hope celebrate Brooke's comeback. There will be spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans can anticipate that Brooke Logan will finally stop feeling sorry for herself in tomorrow's episode. A couple also celebrates their reunion. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera, as you continue reading. As Brooke continues to feel sorry for herself and struggle to get her act together, fans have watched. Despite being on autopilot, the devastated blonde's enthusiasm for life seemed to have vanished. Additionally, Brooke is always telling Ridge Forrester that they were meant to be together. In the episode that airs on Friday, something happens. Brooke's pity party will end because of this incident. Taylor Hayes will probably remain with Ridge in the interim. Although Taylor acts as though she is unafraid, she would not keep reminding Ridge of their love if that were the case. It's also noteworthy that at the conclusion of Thursday's episode, Taylor repeatedly attempted to give Ridge a passionate kiss, but he just gave him quick pecks in return. This fan definitely noticed, even though Taylor didn't. One pair will celebrate their reunion, according to tomorrow's spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Even though Ridge has a lot on his mind, it probably isn't him. Not yet anyhow. We did witness the reunion of Hope Logan and Carter Walton though. Hope has been attempting to explain things to Carter thus far. Naturally, Carter had one more task to complete after getting back together with Hope. Daphne Rose will believe it's a poor decision, even if Carter will keep reminding her that he's back with Hope. Hope is bad for the company, according to Daphne. It would appear that Daphne will begin to plan to remove Hope from both Carter and Forrester Creations. It would be intriguing to see Daphne and Steffi Forrester Finnegan go off against one another. You can anticipate that Ridge will be experiencing heartbreak. Ridge is aware of his innermost feelings because he has heard what Katie Logan has to say. But Ridge made it clear that he would never again physically shatter Taylor's heart. Ridge will eventually be unable to suppress his emotions. So, is Taylor's discomfort worse now or later? What is the plot line you are most excited to watch? Taylor's hope, reunited couple rejoice, and Brooke's reality check. There will be spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans can anticipate that Brooke Logan will no longer throw her pity party in tomorrow's episode. One pair, meanwhile, is happy to be reunited. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera, as you continue reading. Supporters have observed Brooke's prolonged pity party. Since Ridge Forrester turned back to Taylor Hayes after rejecting her, Brooke hasn't been herself. At first, Brooke's response made logical, but it has already persisted for too long. Fortunately, Brooke is forced to leave her pity party when something happens. Fans will see that Taylor and Ridge are still conversing. Taylor will keep saying that she feels secure in the partnership. Taylor may be more insecure than she acknowledges if she feels the need to mention it again. Regardless, Taylor will continue to hope that she and Ridge have a solid relationship. But Taylor may be on the verge of heartbreak. According to tomorrow's teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, a couple is excited about getting back together. Hope Logan and Carter Walton must be there. Hope revealed everything, but Carter still needs to do one more thing. Carter needs to meet with Daphne Rose and be honest with her. According to tomorrow's teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Daphne will be taken by surprise. As Carter talked about falling in love again, fans only listened. The Nose began raving about her affections for him, assuming he was referring to her. Carter was compelled to inform her that he meant Hope at that point. Daphne may attempt to persuade Carter to change his mind in the future. But Carter appears to be in love. Fans can anticipate Ridge being in a lot of trouble. Ridge declared that he would never do it again because he truly destroyed Taylor's heart. That sounds more like a man in bondage than a man in love. Although Ridge is committed to honoring his promise to Taylor, is it really possible for him to avoid Brooke? Ridge appears to be growing more interested in her. Even though it's clear that Ridge will eventually get back together, will Taylor find out sooner or later? This time, how much harm will be done? What is the plot line you are most excited to watch? Steffi and Liam reunite in secret behind Finn's back. It all begins rather innocently. A few sincere conversations between co-parents evolved into frank late-night discussions. Steffi's world is abruptly upended when Liam's fatal diagnosis is added. Despite her love for Finn, she cannot deny her long-standing relationship with Liam. The affection, the suffering, the incomplete task, and now, the fervor. It all begins rather innocently. A few sincere conversations between co-parents evolved into frank late-night discussions. Steffi's world is abruptly upended when Liam's fatal diagnosis is added. Despite her love for Finn, she cannot deny her long-standing relationship with Liam. The affection, the suffering, the incomplete task, the passion now.